Hey everyone, welcome back to Code Junction. In the previous video, we built a logger class and saw why that class needs to be singleton. And also just making the logger class a global variable, logger instance a global variable is not solving the purpose. So in this video, we'll implement the logger class singleton and we'll also explore the eager versus lazy initialization and also what are the problems associated with the lazy initialization. So if you are new to this video, make sure you check out all those previous videos because this video is a continuation of the previous video. So let's get started. So let's create this class singleton. And in order to make a logger class singleton, what we need to do, we need to create the instance, keep the constructor private, and create one method instance which will actually give the instance. So let's do it. So now let's modify the main class because this will no longer work because now our constructor is private. So let's create this instance using the instance method. Now let's run this application. Application is running fine. Let's see what it dumped in the logger file. Application started and logs created. But this is not what we expected. I hope you understand the problem. Why? Because this problem has already been discussed in the very first video. So if you don't know, I'll discuss, but you better watch the first video. So let's discuss the problem. So here at this line, we are calling the instance method. It is returning our already initialized instance, but because of this accepting the instance as a value, it is calling the copy constructor. So here again, one new instance will be there. Then when we are calling create log, here also we are creating one new instance because of that copy constructor. And then it writes the log. And when this instance goes out of the scope, it is internally calling the destructor. And what the destructor is doing, the destructor is closing that file stream on which the rest of the application is dependent. So that is the reason why this application started is getting printed in the log file and the log created is getting printed on the log file. But after that, the destructor is called and the file stream is closed. So that is the reason why this application closed is not getting printed. So you can check this logger file. Application started and log created. And so I hope you understand this problem. And so to solve this problem, let's simply take this instance as a reference only. Now if we'll run this application, now it will print all the logs. Now that we have made our logger class singleton, there are actually two ways in which we can create the single instance. First one is the eager initialization and the second one is the lazy initialization. The method that we followed is the eager initialization. In eager initialization, we used to make object as soon as the program starts. The advantage here is the object is in ready state and it's thread safe. But the disadvantage is like you might end up wasting memory if you're not using that object. On the other hand, the lazy initialization, we create the object as and when it is required. So the advantage here is the object is created on demand. We are saving resources, but the disadvantage here is like it in multi-threaded environment, the lazy initialization becomes tricky. So we have to prepare some checks to implement the singleton classes using this lazy initialization. So I hope you understand whatever we discussed in this video so far. So in the next video, we'll try to implement the singleton using the lazy initialization, and we'll also discuss what are the problems associated with the lazy initialization. So thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye.